Hey, what's up you guys? It's Dorothy and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to go into chapter 40 of Swimsuit by James Patterson and Maxine P. So let's get right into this video. This video may contain sensitive topics and foul language. If you do not wish to continue, I suggest you click off the video now. You have been warned. Another rinsing 24 hours passed for Lavon and Barbara, and I felt helpless to ease their despair. The news shows were running the same old clips when I went to bed last night, and I was somewhere deep in a troubling dream when the phone rang. Eddie Cole spoke to me saying, "Ben, don't call the McDaniels on this. Just meet me in the front of your hotel in 10 minutes. Cole's Jeep was running when I jogged out into the warm night, then quickly climbed up into the passenger seat. "Where are we going?" I asked him. "A beach called McKenna Landing. The cops may have found something or somebody." 10 minutes later, Eddie parked along the curving roadside behind 6 police cruisers, vans from the special response team, and the coroner's office. Below us was a semicircle of beach, a cove that was bounded by fingers of lava rock tapering out onto the ocean. A helicopter hovered noisily overhead, beaming its spotlight on the scramble of law enforcement people moving like stick figures along the shoreline. Keola and I made our way down to the beach, and I saw that the fire department rescue vehicle had backed down to the water's edge. There was inflatable boats in the water, and a scuba team was going down. I was sickened at the thought that Kim's body was submerged there and that she had disappeared to get away from her old boyfriend. Keola interrupted my revere to introduce me to Detective Palukaba, a heavy-set young cop in the Maui PD jacket. "Those campers over there," Paluka said, pointing to a cluster of children and adults on the far side of the lava rock jetty. "They saw something floating during the day." "A body, you mean?" said Cola. "They thought it was a log or garbage at first. Then they saw some shark activity and called it in. Since then, the tides took whatever it is under the bubble rock and left it there. That's where the divers are now." Keola explained to me that the bubble rock was a shelf of lava with a concave undersurface. He said that sometimes people swam into the caves like this one at low tide, didn't pay attention when the tide came in, and drowned. Was that what happened to Kim? Suddenly it seemed very possible. TV vans were pulling up on the shoulder of the road, photographers and reporters clamoring down the beach, the cops stringing up yellow tape to keep the scene intact. One of the photographers came up to me, introduced himself as Charlie Rollins. He said he was freelance, and if I needed photos for the LA Times, he could provide them. I took his card and turned in time to see the first divers coming out of the water. One of them had a bundle in his arms. Keola said, "You're with me," and we skirted the crime scene tape. We were standing on the lip of the shore when a boat came in. The bright light from the chopper illuminated the body in the diver's arms. She was small, maybe a teenager or maybe a child. Her body was so bloated that I couldn't tell her age, but she was bounded with ropes hand and foot. Lieutenant Jackson stepped forward and used a gloved hand to move the girl's long dark hair away from her face. I was relieved that the victim wasn't Kim McDaniels and that I didn't have to make a call to Lavon and Barbara. But my relief was swamped with almost overwhelming sorrow. Clearly another girl, someone else's daughter, had been savagely murdered. That is the end of this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.